my name is Mandy and I'm so happy that it is fall. As you can see, I have cozied myself up with my Gryffindor scarf and my hat because I am so cozy today. The weather is at least chilling down here a lot sooner than normal. I'm afraid that we are going to have a very cold winter. But with the cool down weather, I am here to do the fall time cozy time tag. This tag was originally created by Sam over at Sam's Nonsense. I'll link her channel below, and let's get to it. First, we've got Scrunching Leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has reds, oranges, and yellows on the cover. For this one, I have chosen The Distance Between Us by Casey West. It's got these nice reds and oranges. It's a lot more prominent on the back. Look at that, fall colors. This book is kind of like a Lady and the Tramp story. In modern times, obviously without dogs, you've got a girl from the wrong side of the tracks and a boy from the right side of the tracks. And they fall for each other, but can they overcome the distance between them? I don't know. You'll have to check out the book. Next up, Cozy Sweater. It's finally cool enough to don warm, cozy clothing. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? For that, I have chosen Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. This book is about a girl who goes to spend the summer with her father. She happens to have insomnia and she wanders to town and meets a guy named Eli who happens to also be an insomniac, and they come together and he starts to help her to come out of her shell, and it's really cute. It's adorable. They ride bikes. She learns how to ride a bike for him because she didn't know how to ride. It's beautiful. I'm just getting the warm fuzzies thinking about this book. It's great. Next up, Fall Storm. The wind is howling and the rain pounding. Choose your favorite book or genre to read on a stormy day. Now, I have a hard time picking favorites, so I'm not going to choose just one book, but I think that for me, light and fluffy chick lit is what I personally enjoy reading on a stormy day. So many people say they like to read something spooky, but on a stormy day, I just like to be happy. So something with not a lot of depth, just cotton candy for your brain, really, you know, just something nice and sweet, and it doesn't take a lot of brain power to get through. Cool, crisp air. What's the coolest character you want to trade places with? Well, this depends. I honestly don't know if I want to go into any of the books and trade places with them during the book because there's conflict, and I don't really, even if I know how it ends up, I don't want to go through that conflict. But if I can jump into their lives after the conflict of the book is already done, then I'd be all for that. The person I've chosen for this one, if I can jump in after the conflict of course, is Cress from The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I don't know, Cress is so fun. She has a vivid imagination and she's just really fun. I won't say who she ends up with, although anybody who's read the series or started the series can probably guess once they've gotten to her. But I really enjoyed her character. She was one of my favorites from the Lunar Chronicles, and I think that trading places with her for a little bit would be good. But not forever. I don't know. I like my life. I'm pretty content with where I am. So I don't know if I actually would want to trade places at all. Hot Apple Cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next big thing? And this one really probably does not count because it really is not that underhyped. A lot of people really like this book, but I know there are so many people out there that haven't read it yet either. And this is literally the only thing that I could come up with. And what I came up with was Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I know It's not that underhyped, but I loved this book so much and I want to see so many more people talking about it on BookTube. That's where I'm at this point. So if you learn anything from this video, it's that I love renegades. It's about a girl named Nova who lives in this world where some people are prodigies. They have superpowers. Well, prodigies can either be villains or heroes, and Nova is a villain. Dun dun dun! The hero organization is the Renegades, and she joins the Renegades in an attempt to take them down, and she becomes friends with Adrian, who is the son of two of the leaders of the Renegades. So they kind of learn together that maybe there are some good points to each side, the Renegades and the Anarchists, which is where Nova is. And maybe there's a good middle ground for everybody. I don't know. But it's so good. If you like superhero stories, I definitely recommend it. I've literally already pre-ordered the third book. It's coming out in just over a month, and I'm so excited. Coats, Scarves, and Mittens. The weather has turned cold, and it's time to cover up. What's the most embarrassing book cover you own that you like to keep hidden in public? I don't know if there's any specific book that I'm embarrassed to have in public, but I do have a series of books that I feel like need an explanation when people see them. I'll grab a handful of them right now. They are the Simon Pulse romantic comedies. These were a series of books that Simon came out with a long time ago. The earliest one I have came out in 2005. Maybe I have one that was 2004. All I know is that they started coming out when I was a young teen, and these are the embodiment of light, fluffy, cotton candy romance. There is nothing too big going on in them. There's just a cute romance, and I love them so much. I have a whole shelf full of them, and I don't know, they just look a little embarrassing. They're mass market paperbacks with cutesy girls and stuff happening, and while I'm not embarrassed to have them, I feel like they need an explanation because you need cotton candy sometimes, you know? Not substantial, just something to escape for a little while. Pumpkin spice. What's your favorite fall comfort food? And I have to admit, my favorite fall comfort food is pumpkin bread. I know, everyone probably says that, but pumpkin bread, it's so good. I love it. I may not be getting pumpkin spice lattes all the time, but give me a slice of pumpkin bread and I will be great for fall. Last one is warm, cozy bonfire. Spread the cozy warmth. Who do you want to tag? I've honestly never tagged anyone in a video before, and I feel so weird doing it. But, so in the interest of not feeling weird, I tag you, listener. But yeah, I mean, it's fall, it's fun. Feel free to feel cozy like me and do this tag. I hope that you like what you saw today. If you did, feel free to click subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on my social media. I'm going to link that below. I hope you're having a great bookish day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!